Welcome, everybody, to another after action review of trading performance. My name is Thomas, and today is the 30th day of the ninth month of the year 2025. So, I'm wrapping up the month today. So, let's just look at my results. Just make this a little bit easier to see. Perfect. So, overall, 42 trades plus 2.3 R. The average win is bigger than the average loss, still 0.8 to minus 0.6. This is a very clear indication that I'm keeping my losses small and I'm letting my profits run, which is a good thing. Definitely something to be improved upon, though. I feel today I've found other areas where I can improve. The win and loss ratio is not very favorable. I'd really like a 50-50. It's a 45-52. There was one scratch in there. That's why it's not perfect. I have to, I think, recalibrate this a little bit. That's going to be something to work on. The coin model is still pretty favorable, 45% win rate with a 1.4 to 1 payout. The graphs, the cumulative R is looking okay. Like I said, it's still early. I think I can improve definitely to make this look a little bit better. The average R multiple is approaching about 0.1. The histogram looks okay. A lot of losses, small losses though, not bigger than -1. So improvements to be made, but in general, I think it looks okay. Let me just open up this viewer. So let's look at what I traded today. This is CVX on 3 minute. Here's the gap down, kind of moves around. When this breaks above, or when the price action breaks above the PSAR here, I take an SSC. I kind of take this as a whole, sell off. My aim is to the range stat. There's about 8 to 5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. It moves a little bit, then just sells off. As soon as that sells off, I'm ready to take the short. That means I play a collapsing dragon. The risk box for the collapsing dragon is around right over here, because if we imagine this as like a collapsing dragon wiggle, the top of the risk box should be to the top of the highest bar in that sequence, and that's about this bar. So a little bit of a bigger risk box. That's why we have a 4.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio, excuse me, to the range stat. It moves a little bit in our favor, then reverses back. Here in this situation, I just play another SSC to the top. If it doesn't work one time, it's going to work another time, right? And I really like this SSC, given the fact that it's just about after 16:30, about an hour in, where we could have seen possibly the low of the day. That kind of fills me up with confidence that it is possible to frame this as pretty much being the low of the day and have a 9 to 1 reward to risk ratio to the range stat. So we get in, moves in our favor. Here, I think, is something that I can improve on definitely, and that's, as you can see, these bars just get out of Z3. And in my opinion, just getting 1.44 out of this, I should be getting at least, I think, like 2.5 here. This was almost a 4R move. And my exit rules state that whenever this is Z3 excursion, I'm supposed to wait for this bar to close and then move it to the low of that bar. But there were, I think, 3 trades today that were very similar to this, where I kind of felt my gut internal kind of body of knowledge kind of told me, hey, there should be some more R captured here. So I think what I'm going to introduce is the 1R trailing stop rules, because when I have a trade, I can kind of see the, 1R, 2R, 3R, 4R levels. So I'm able to detect around what is the 1R trailing stop. So let's say if this is moved to 3R, I know that I should move my stop to 2R and just capture more of this outstanding gain. All that said, I take 1.44, so it's fine. I tried a Kata 2 here, re-entry. Again, 7 to 1 to a range stat, very small risk box. It works a little bit in our favor, and then it takes me out. And here, I try the Kata 2 short. It has about 7 to 1 to the range stat. I think there was about 2 to 1 to the low of the day. So 7 to 1 to range that. Yeah. And I think there was like 2 to 1 to the low of the day or something. So I felt pretty strong about that. Also, given that I was expecting this to go, especially after this big move up, and it didn't. So it reversed, and I just take it down. And again, this is the same thing. As you can see, there's probably about 1.5 R, and I only take about 0.06 R. That should definitely have been at 0.5 R at least. So something to think about for me. Um, to really take advantage of these gifts. You know, I don't see them as gifts, and my internal guidance just tell me those are gifts. Somebody just gave you, you know, there here's 1.5 R in one bar. I think I should be taking more advantage of that. I just wanted to go back. So overall, 0.19 R uh, plus 0.5 plus 1. This could have been 1.7, easy. This is SBET, also on 3 minute. Here, this is the open. It reverses. Here's a kata to long. There's a lower low here, so I kind of take it as a continuation of yesterday. It moves in my favor, then reverses immediately. I take a kata to a collapsing dragon. I'm sorry. Also a kata too short, theoretically. Just the collapsing dragon gets in a little bit earlier. I got out here. You could take the belly of the dragon as your collapsing dragon. I just wait for the RL10 because you have a high, a lower high, easy collapsing dragon. Works in our favor. I get out at plus about 0.48 R. It's almost 5 to 1 to arrange that, so that's fine. A good frame. I tried the SSC. Again, this is a little bit later in the day, so like it's kind of a reversal to think 9 to 1 to arrange that. But if it doesn't get to there, it was about 2.5 to 1 to the top of the RL10, which definitely is believable because it was there just about like an hour ago. So that's fine. It reverses immediately. So I just continue down with the collapsing dragon. I still have about 6.5 to 1. As you can see, this is the range stat. It hasn't moved more than 30, 35, 40, 40%. So there's definitely about 6.5 to 1 to the range stat. That doesn't work. Um, and it reverses. So I try it one more time, and that doesn't work, and I just give up. So kind of getting chopped out around here. Then the Z3 line's pinched, so I don't take any more trades in this chop. I get out almost minus 2R, but I'm pretty confident that all of these trades were legit. I really like the SSC try, and you know, twice the collapsing dragon, and then just let it go. Don't overtrade. So I think that was pretty fine. I'll see tomorrow when I frame it with peace of mind. Here's DVN, Devin. I didn't trade this morning because I was trading something else and I only have two symbols at a time. I hope you're seeing this now that I'm looking at it. I hope this looks better. Do excuse me. So when I was looking for something to trade, I mean, I just noticed this huge move down, this reversal, and then I saw this kata too short, and I'm like, the dream. It just made a new high of the day, reverses. It had 2.6 to 1 to a low of the day and 5 to 1 to arrange that. So kind of a no brainer for me. Again, sell off, and again, this huge one candle, maybe could have taken a little bit more out of it, maybe 1.5 or something. And then this is an SSC where I framed it 3 to 1 to the RL10 and looked about 5 to 1 to a range stat. Let's imagine that it would move back, count of a counter trend, somewhere around here. It was about 5 to 1. And when that didn't work, I got out at about half an hour loss. And then I didn't have, I stopped trading at about 8, but I don't think I saw any more frames even to the downside or to the upside. So about 0.6 R, maybe 0.4 R could have been better. So maybe one R could have been out of this whole day. That could have been improved. And then this is the last one. This is in CMCSA, in Comcast. Pretty much the same story as Devin here. Towards the end of the day, I find this nice little collapsing dragon wiggle after this, this new high of the day, and then just start selling off this little wiggle. We can see we're under the Bollinger Band mean, we're around the VWAP, and from experience, this is a very, very, excuse me, this is a very, very kind of pivotal moment because a lot of the time when the VWAP breaks, like everything breaks. So did I just, no, whatever. So I enter, it sells off, and again, this big bar. I take 1.78 R out of it, but I guess there could have been, I think it was like a 3.5, so this could have been 2.5 in the day. I'm not gonna argue with 1.7 hour win. Of course, that's really really nice, but I think there's just more out of it. So overall, if we go look back at the stats, 2.3 hour total. I think with all the things that I talked about, this could have been a 4.5 hour easy. With some things that in the past I could also have improved. So overall, I'm pretty happy with my performance. I mean, I have a plus expectancy system. I just know that there's just some possibilities to be improved. Something that I will look in the future, and I look really forward to trading. I really like it, and I feel the system is good. I feel I'm performing well. Just just clean up a little bit and just be able to execute a little bit more properly, fine tune the rules, and really take to the skies. So that's about all I have today. I want to thank you for your patience and for your time watching this. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.